Here's a shadow question for you. If you had to pick, you can only get the approval of one parent. Father, mother, which one do you pick?
Father.
All right. How do you feel about your father right now?
Okay, I feel with him.
Do you talk to him regularly?
Yeah,
When's the last time you told him I love you?
a long time ago.
What's a long time?
Probably a year.
Why so long ago?
My dad doesn't say it to me, so
So?
I have a hard time telling him.
You said you have kids?
Yeah.
What if your baby can't say it to you? Or you say, 5, 6 month-old baby, I'm not going to say I love you because you can't say it back. Are you going to say I love you to your child? Are you going to say I love you to your child?
Yeah, of course.
But he can't say it back.
Yeah, but I know he loves me.
Why do you think your father doesn't love you? Now notice, just with this, it's these type of introspective questions that bring up the data that runs us. It's venturing into that inner darkness, bringing those demons up so you can actually work on it or process it or let go of it. So why? This is also known as a shadow question, meaning if I were to ask you, why does your father not love you and why is it entirely your fault? Now when you hear this, what are you thinking? Oh my gosh! I'm not saying he doesn't, I'm not saying it's her fault. But a question like that, don't analyze the question, analyze within yourself, does a part of you scream up some answer? Why does he not love you and why is it your fault? Maybe a part of you's like, because of this. Might not have any rational, logical meaning, but hey, if that's screaming up, that's active, that's running you. Make a note so you can now work on it.
I know he loves me, but parts of me think that I could do better.
How so? What's better? What would be living to the ideal so that he loves you 100%? And just breathe into whatever sensations, honor it.
I know he said one time that he actually didn't want to have kids. And I think that's the reason. I know he loves me, but maybe not as much as I would like. Yeah.
Say that's true.
Yeah.
And he doesn't fully love you.
Yeah.
Could you forgive him for it?
Yeah.
Yes? No? Easy yes?
No, yes. Yes.
What would that mean or say about you if that were true?
If what were true?
He never wanted you and never truly loved you. You were just a burden on his existence.
Fuck it. I'm alive.
So good answering, but no fuck it.
No.
What's the actual truth emotionally? Because a fuck it's like a blanket answer. It's like, that hurts, but fuck it. YOLO. No. I want the real, non-fuck it, non-deflecting. What if that's true?
I don't know what to answer.
What does that say about you?
I'm unsure about myself, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now with that, 2 things. One, which is what I asked you, could you forgive him for it? Now forgiveness does not mean approving, does not mean saying that's great, but it means freeing yourself from being triggered by it. This is important for all of you, including younger versions of yourself. Can you forgive? And it's not trying to BS yourself into an answer like, yeah, I guess I can because of X, Y, Z. It's letting the sensation surface that say no. That's what you process and let go of. And eventually, with time, you can't force this, you'll reach a point where you don't get triggered. Now for you, like you said, yeah, I could, which could be authentic, but could also be deflection. I don't know. Only you know this.
Yeah.
But regardless, if it is deflection, you know this, dive into and feel. If not, great.
Yeah.
That's phase 1. Phase 2 is, well, what does that mean about you? And this is where you have to, as we talked about before, cut that invisible umbilical cord, meaning, you know what? It's possible that he didn't want me. For some of you, it's possible your parents didn't want you. But that doesn't mean you're not worthy and that doesn't mean you're not wanted. And this is where you have to stop defining yourself through your parents' eyes. It's growing up. Cut the physical one, and now it's cut the invisible one. Say that was true. Say your parents like, you know what, I never wanted you. Ugh, you're a burden. Does that say anything about your own self-worth? No. And if any part of you is still attached to that, then that's the definition of selling out. No different than selling out for approval, selling out for money. I'll only act as the good child for my parent. No. You're good just why? Just 'cause. And that doesn't mean now turn your parent into the enemy, so on and so forth, but it means notice any kind of link between their approval and your approval of yourself. So the question here is, say that's true. Never wanted you. Why? What does that say about you? Are you still good enough if your dad never wanted you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you still love him? If that were true?
Yeah.
Do you still love yourself if that were true?
No.
Why? Why?
Because
Why are you only
The
good enough if your father loves you? That's the ultimate question. You're saying, I'm only good enough and I can only love myself if my father loves me. Then you're giving your power away.
Yeah.
Why are you not good enough without that love and approval?
The lack of love.
From yourself?
Yeah, probably.
Why?
It comes to this where I'm not good enough or pretty enough or funny enough.
What's good enough, pretty enough, funny enough? Define it. I'm a genie. I appear. I can give you the wish. What would you look like, be like to match all those criteria?
Basically anything other than the way I look.
Come this way. Look at me in the eyes. Why do you hate yourself so much? Tell the truth. Why?
Because I fear so much.
What?
Not being liked or loved
By who?
by anyone.
When's the last time you told yourself I love you?
Can't answer that.
That's what's missing. What are you hoping someone would tell you? Here I am. I can tell you whatever you want. What are you hoping? Just walking down the street, going through life. Like I said, you have your kids. What are you hoping someone just stops you and says, hey, what? What do you want to hear?
I'm awesome.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
What else? Now what? What are you hoping someone will tell you?
You're good enough.
You're good enough.
Yeah.
Why don't you believe me?
Because I'm not.
Convince me of the opposite. Explain your argument. I think you are. Why aren't you?
Well, as I said, I'm not pretty enough. Yeah.
Who says you have to be pretty to be good enough?
In society.
What's pretty?
Blonde hair. I don't know.
Okay. Now, for all of you here, this is important to also audit. All these superficial standards are completely subjective. Meaning, go back 40, 50 years ago, say you take a classic James Bond movie. That was the ideal for a guy. Jacked, hairy, rugged. Take a woman, it's the good old Marilyn Monroe. Curvy, so on and so forth. Then as times change, it's no longer James Bond who's hairy, it's Leonardo DiCaprio who's like very shaved and skinny. And then it's the models, skeleton with boobs. Then, again, to each there's no better or worse, but notice how it just changes. And we just keep chasing and chasing and chasing whatever society says this is the new thing. What about making you, who you are, how you look, the new thing? What if this is the goal? Stop looking externally. Stop being like, society, tell me, is this good? Am I good enough? Justify my existence. Versus, hey, if this is who you are in this moment right now, this doesn't mean don't have goals to change or work on yourself. Like I could consider me right now, and I do, this is me now, but part of my intention is still losing some weight. Now, does it mean that me in this moment is not good enough? No, it's just me right now. But it's just making a mental note, hey, it'd be cool if this avatar lost some weight. You're playing a video game, your character, if you played one of those open world games, like you go in like a restaurant to eat some stuff, like even GTA, I think they do this. In GTA, you put on weight. You eat a bunch of burgers, your character puts on weight. Or Red Dead Redemption. Are you now like, oh no, I'm a lesser person? No, you're like, let's make my character run a bit, but I'm awesome. That's what you do. Why don't you do that with yourself here? Hey, you know what? Looking at myself as if I were playing the character that is me in this moment, giving this speech. Yeah, a little bit of weight. Let's make myself run after this. But in the moment, I'm not going to not enjoy this game of life. I'm going to lean into it. This is me. How's it going? Same here. Hey, this is you. You can't change who you are right now. You can have goals like, hey, make myself run after this, like a video game, but this is you in this moment. And anything where you're like, I'm not good enough, it's because you believed someone else's opinion and you believed a certain lie.
Probably my mom.
And that's the thing. That's where you must all audit. Where does this come from? Is this true? How do I know if it's true? What is good enough? Because what you're saying is, well, if I was just a little prettier. What's prettier? Does everyone have the exact same taste? No. So who determines what's pretty?
Me.
That's right. No one else can. Who determines what's good enough? Can anyone here? No, everyone has different definitions. Only you. So ultimately, it's like, where do these viruses get implanted in my mind, and how can you get let go of them and get reattuned to, you know what? This is the goal. This right now is the goal.
Yeah.
In the second, there's nothing you can do to change who you are, how you look. So you can resist yourself and attack yourself, or embrace yourself.
Yeah.
Now, one more question. What's so scary about embracing who you are right now? What's so scary about telling yourself, I'm good enough right now? What's so scary or bad about feeling worthy and good enough right now?
It feels like I'm lying to myself.
Why? Why do you hate yourself so much? Why?
Because it feels like whatever I think is wrong.
Why? How so? One example. Where did this come about?
When I was little, I think.
What did you think that was so wrong? Popped in. Say it. No filter. Authenticity. Go.
It's more like the things that I like, my mom wouldn't approve. And I think that's the...
What's your favorite movie?
I don't know, but I like Friends. It's a series.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't like that show. It's not the best show.
It is.
As a series, not even a movie. What's your favorite movie? And it's not even that good of a series. What's your favorite movie? Friends the movie? Now, say that's my opinion, and you put me on a lie detector. I'm like, Friends! Does that mean that Friends sucks and your opinions of the show is wrong?
No.
So why do you think that about your mom? What if I were to disapprove of everything you thought and liked? So what?
It's just a fear, I guess.
Well, good awareness, but this is key for all of you. That's going to happen no matter who you are. Do all of us here agree on the same movie? Favorite movie? No. If we were to talk casually, are we going to have the exact same views of life? No. We're going to disagree. A lot of us are going to disagree. A lot of us, we were to spend kind of like one of those speed dating shows, if we were to talk 5 minutes to each person here, are there some people you're going to connect with more than others? Yes. Yeah, and some people less. Does that mean that the people you connect with less are inferior? No, there's just no natural chemistry. That's life. You're not meant to be a clone of your mom. No. That's what you're saying. If we agree on the same thing all the time, then she'd love me. You're basically saying, I got to be a clone of her. You should actually be proud that you had the courage and willingness to like things she doesn't like. That means you're your own person. Yeah. Versus, yes, mommy. Like, what if your kid's like, oh, I like this thing, and it's not something you like? You can be like, I don't love you anymore, kid. No. Oh. Yet somehow that's what you started believing when it came to your mom. So here it's letting go of that and saying, hey, can I be okay not loving the same things as her? Am I still good enough as a person? Yeah. If I were to say, hey, screw the show Friends, what do you tell me?
I like it.
Yeah, it sucks. What do you think? Worst show ever. What do you think?
It's the best show ever.
Do you mean that?
Yeah.
You don't sound very confident. Do you like the show Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, I do.
Or you love it?
I love it.
Love it? Own it.
I love it.
You what?
I love it.
Tell them.
I love it.
It doesn't sound congruent. I want to hear a scream on authentic. I love it.
I love it.
You what?
I love it.
You what?
I love it.
20 times louder. Come on. 20 times louder. You what?
I love it.
I love the show Friends.
I fucking love this show.
Now, one last thing. Imagine right now, 20 years pass. One of your kids is watching this video. I want the most impactful I love Friends speech I've ever heard in honor of your kids. You ready? 3, 2, 1. What do you think of the show Friends?
I love it.
30 times more. Come on. You what?
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
Louder than me. I love it.
I love it.
I love it. Come on.
I love it.
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 All right, now, one last thing. Tell me something you've always been afraid to tell your mom you never told her. I'm your mom right now. Boom, in this moment, tell me. It popped in. Tell me.
I don't like that.
Don't diffuse it.
No, my sister, she cut the cord and the relationship. Mm-hmm. So they don't talk. And I'm not allowed to have a relationship with my sister, according to my mom.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Because I'm afraid she's gonna be mad. Yeah.
Okay. Love that you brought this up. For everyone here, final point. I experienced this myself. This is 2009-ish or so. When I quit university, I'm originally from Switzerland, and I moved to LA. Now, I told my parents this. I said I was going to move to LA, quit university, and I'm going to pursue something in music, something self-expression, which, funny enough, is what I do now. And they asked me, it's like, okay, well, you're in a good university. It's a good, you graduate, you guaranteed a good job. What's your plan in LA? Yeah, I'm going to wing it. Were they pro it? No, they're like, well, just finish and then see it. I'm like, no, I'm going now. I'm just going to wing it. So to keep me safe from their perspective, they're like, look, finish this. If you walk out this door, you're dead to us, so on and so forth. You're disowned. Don't come back. That was the situation. Now, currently, we're better than ever. But we are only better than ever now because I stuck true to myself. Meaning, if you actually care about the relationship with your mom, you have to stay true to you. If you don't, and say you're like, you know what, I want a relationship with my sister, but you just cut that off to please her, eventually resentment will kick in. Meaning, you're going to start hating your mom for keeping you away from your sister.
Yeah.
And it's going to amplify over the years. At first, it might be subtle, but eventually you're going to start blaming her more and more. You're like, look, you're keeping me away from my sister. She can't meet my kids, so on and so forth. It's going to amplify. So the only way to have a loving relationship with your parent or whoever you care about is by staying true to you. If you compromise your authenticity to please them, you will blame them for compromising it. If I stayed like, oh, my parents don't want me, okay, I'm going to do what they want. Guess what? 5-10 years down the road, You held me back from my dream. Screw you. That'll happen. So it's not comfortable. It's ripping the Band-Aid off. And like we said, it's cutting that cord and saying, hey, you know what? I'm my own person. It's telling your mom, hey, you know what? You don't have to want to speak to my sister. That's okay. But I do. And I'm my own person. I'm going to do it. I hope we have a relationship because I want you involved. But if not, this is something I have to do. And you have to assert that boundary. Not in an attacking way, not in a reactive way, like, screw you, mom. But just in terms of, once more, it's communicating, I love you, I care about you, but this is who I am, this is what I need to do. And if not, that's for you to deal with, but I'm going to do this. And I'm not going to sacrifice what's authentic to me and sell out on my authenticity. Because that's really what it is. Never sell out on it. Same with your parents, same with loved ones. It's like, hey, if it's what you got to do, it's what you got to do. Put that off to please someone else. It's no difference than just selling out for money. Never sell out, or resentment will kick in. The number one way to ruin a relationship is to sell out on your authenticity. So what I would do is that. Seems like what I would do is that. Tell your mom.
Yeah.
On an external level, time to reconnect with your sister, if it's what you authentically want. And not hide it from your mom, but tell her straight up, here's what's up. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And also be willing that maybe there's a period where you do kind of tense up and separate a bit. She's going to have to process it. She might be pissed. She might be like, I can't believe this, blah, and then go in her corner. Let her process that. You don't have to rush it. But eventually, if she truly loves you, she'll be okay with it. Authenticity is like this spotlight, this flashlight that you shine that scares away anything that, or anyone that you're not meant to be with. It's like, and some of you might run off and some of you might run towards it. But you got to shine the light. Hey, this is me, take it or leave it. Same with society. Same with friends, same with anyone. What do you think I do at these events here? I'm like, hey, this is me. I don't hold it back. I don't try to please you. I'm like, what is the Copenhagen crowd like? I'm like, hey, this is me. If you want to walk out, you can walk out. This is me, take it or leave it. Same on social media. And you'll see a lot of people aren't down for it. You'll see a lot of comments like, this guy, he's weird, his hair, his clothes, blah, 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 blah. And that's cool. But then some of you like it. Authenticity is the most polarizing and healthy thing. It's also the foundation of attracting your tribe. If you keep faking it, you won't. And if your mom's not part of your tribe, that's also fine. And it doesn't mean you're not good enough. Okay?
Yeah.
So, reconnect with your sister. Tell your mom. Let go of this bullshit definition of, I need to be good enough, I need to look this way. You can have goals, but you are perfect as you are every step of the way. You looking like this versus you looking, say, 2 years from now. Fitness extreme. There's no better version. It's still the same you who has changed the avatar of the video game that is life. But essence, same you.
Yes.
Nothing is blocking you from feeling 10 out of 10 peak fulfillment right now, except for limitations and lies, which you can let go of.
I know.
So what are you? Are you good enough?
I am.
Are you perfect?
Yes.
Do you love yourself as you are?
I love myself.
Do you love the way you look?
Yes.
Perfect. There's nothing you'd change.
No.
Say, I am 10 out of 10.
I'm 10 out of 10.
Tell the crowd and mean it.
I'm 10 out of 10.
What is she?
10 out of 10.
What are you?
I'm 10 out of 10.
Do you mean it?
Yes.
Well, I will own it. What are you?
I'm 10 out of 10.
You're what?
I'm 10 out of 10.
You're what?